Hello friends, welcome to Pendulum IAS and today we'll be discussing UPSC Current Affair quiz of 24 May 2020. So let's start our quiz. The first question is, which of the following is true about Khudol? It is a traditional dance form performed in Kerala. It is a traditional sport carried out in Manipur. It is a traditional form of street dance performed in Assam. And it is an initiative aims at distributing food and providing health supplies to the people belonging to the LGBTQI+ community, people living with HIV, daily wage earners, children and adolescents. So the correct answer for this is option D. Khudol is a crowdfunding initiative by a Manipur-based NGO Ya-Al that aims at distributing food and providing health supplies to the people belonging to the LGBTQI+ community, people living with HIV, daily wage earners, children and adolescents. The United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth has listed it among the world's top 10 initiatives for a fight against COVID-19. United Nations Secretary General's Envoy on Youth is an office under UN Secretariat and advocate the issues of youth besides bringing the UN's reach closer to the youths. Therefore, the correct answer is option D. Moving to the next question. Which of the following is true about Open Skies Treaty? It allows countries to use each other's sky space for carrying civilian flights. India is a party of this treaty. So you have to select the correct answer from the codes below. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Therefore, the correct answer is option D, that is neither 1 nor 2. Open Skies Treaty was signed in 1992 and it came into force in 2002. It aims at permitting the state parties to carry out short notice, unarmed reconnaissance flights over other parties' territory to collect military data and other related activities. It aims at building confidence measures among the state parties. 34 countries are party to this treaty and India is not one of them. The US has announced that it will withdraw from the Open Skies Treaty as Russia did not adhere to the treaty. Between 2002 and 2016, the US flew 196 flights over Russia while Russia flew only 71 flights. Therefore, the correct answer is option D. Moving to the next question. Which of the following is incorrect about digital currency in China? First, China is the first country to roll out its digital currency. Second, it consists of blockchain and cryptographic technology. Third, the new digital currency, unlike another cryptocurrency, is backed by renminbi. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. 1 and 3, 1 only, 2 and 3, 1 and 2. So the correct answer for this is option B, that is 1 only. That is, first statement is incorrect. Digital Currency Electronic Payment DCEP is China's digital currency backed by renminbi and authorized and managed by China's central bank. It is based on cryptography along with partial blockchain technology. Other countries having their official digital currencies are Venezuela, Ecuador, Senegal, etc. The central bank can trace the movement of the currency along with control on its value. With this, China aims to make renminbi a global currency. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Moving to the next question. Which of the following are correctly matched? Green turtle, riverine turtle, hawksbill turtle, marine turtle, red-crowned roof turtle, riverine turtle, and Indian softshell turtle, marine turtle. You have to select the correct answer from the options below. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 2 and 3, 1 and 4, 2, 3 and 4. Therefore, the correct answer is option B, that is 2 and 3 only. Green turtle is a species of marine turtle found in India. Its IUCN status is endangered. Hawksbill turtle is a species of marine turtle found in India with IUCN status as critically endangered. Red-crowned roof turtle is a riverine turtle found in the National Chambal Sanctuary with IUCN status of critically endangered. Indian softshell turtle is a riverine turtle found in the waters of Ganga, Indus and Mahanadi. Its IUCN status is vulnerable. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Moving to the next question. Consider the following statements. The cut in repo rate will prompt banks to lend more rather than keeping the funds with the RBI. The marginal standing facility is kept 25 basis points higher than the repo rate. Which of the above given statements is or are incorrect? The options are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So the correct answer for this is option A, that is 1 only. Repo rate is the rate at which RBI lends short-term money to the commercial banks. If the repo rate is cut, the banks tend to reduce lending rates and funds will become cheaper for banks. While reverse repo rate is the opposite of repo rate, it is the rate at which commercial banks deposit their money with the RBI for short term. If the reverse repo rate is cut, the banks are prompted to lend the funds rather than to keep it with RBI. Marginal standing facility is the rate at which RBI lends funds overnight to scheduled banks against government securities. It is maintained at 25 basis points higher than the repo rate. Recently, RBI governor has announced a cut of 40 basis points in the repo rate and reverse repo rate, which now stands at 4% and 4.25% respectively. Therefore, the correct answer is option A. Moving to the next question. Which of the following is true about Kangra tea? And the options are, it has been given GI tag, the tea has medicinal properties and is being claimed for creating immunity against COVID-19. Both statements are true, none of these statements is true. So the correct answer for this is option C, that is both statements are true. Kangra tree is being grown in Himachal Pradesh since British times. It was given a geographical indication tag, that is GI tag, in 2005. ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research, is claiming that it has medicinal properties that can cure COVID-19 by creating strong immunity along with ashwagandha. Therefore, the correct answer is option C. So friends, here we have covered the daily current affair quiz of 24 May 2020. I hope this will be very helpful for those who are preparing for UPSC Civil Service Prelims examination. Keep following us, subscribe to our channel Pendulum IAS, and do not forget to press the bell icon to receive notifications. And all the best for all those who are going to give exam soon. Thank you.